What's up, everybody? I'm John with WingTheBay, and I put together this WingFoil video that will help you prepare for that first day of winging. I show you basic skills you want to develop early on and guidelines you want to follow to keep that progression going. The first thing I go over is how to stand up on the board with the wing. You'll see there's two different methods for standing up and getting comfortable moving on the water before you start to foil. I also show you how to do a basic non-foiling turn. Next, I show you how to get up on foil, which is where the fun really begins. This mainly is achieved by maintaining a good, still body balance and holding certain courses or points of sail that help you gain enough speed to foil. You'll also see how to control your speed by raising and lowering the wing. And then I demonstrate some pumping technique that's super good in getting up to foil when you're underpowered. In the last section, I talk about controlling the foil's height in the water. At first, it's hard to know how high you're allowing the foil to go, and you have to experience the feeling of the foil coming out of the water because you allowed it to get too high. Eventually, you'll get better at judging your height, but begin by foiling very low to the water so the board occasionally touches the water. The video was made in the beautiful waters of La Ventana, Baja, Mexico this last winter. But I'm back here teaching in San Francisco for the summer season. And hopefully, I get to see you out in one of my lessons, either here in the Bay or in Baja. If you don't make it out with me, at least you gotta like and subscribe to my channel.
This activity can cause injury. This video is a reference for riders with at least intermediate experience to provide information to advance their skills and knowledge. If you are a beginner, you need to take a lesson before attempting to go out and try on your own.
There are two ways you can go about getting up to your feet. One way is to grab the proper handles on the wing, which will get the board moving across the water. Use the wing to help find balance while providing you with some upwards pull. Then, bring your front foot up to the deck of the board and stand up. The other way is to start with the wing on the water and use it to press on while you stand up on the board. You then grab the proper handles to fly the wing and start your movement across the water. When you're standing up on the board and riding on the water, practice your balance with the wing. Try to control the gusts and the lulls in the wind by sheeting the wing in and out. Keep your body still and in line so you can transmit the wind energy through your body and down through the board. When doing a turn, grab the flag handle of the wing and rotate the board nose first, passing downwind with a lot of little baby steps. As soon as the board's nose starts to come upwind, grab the wing and you'll finish the rotation and begin moving in the other direction. Getting up on foil requires you to have good balance with a still body and point the board just slightly off of the wind. This is a fast point of sail which allows the foil to gain speed and begin to push up. As you turn upwind, you must be careful not to go too much upwind or else you'll slow down and fall off foil. To get back on foil, you have to bear off or point downwind to that fast point of sail where you will feel the acceleration and the foil begins to push you back up. Holding the wing high over your head will help slow you down, whereas holding the wing closer to the water and more in front of you will help maintain good forward speed. As you become comfortable riding on the foil, you will not need the wing, and you can let go with your back hand sheeting out and flagging out the wing, allowing you to only feel the power and the glide of the swells. It's really a sweet feeling to do this, as you are pretty much like a bird flying over the ocean. If you're underpowered, you may need to pump yourself up onto foil. This is a matter of pumping both the wing and the board to find some extra acceleration with some athletic body movements to release the water from the board and get going. When you're starting to get your first foil rides, it's easy to come up too high, misjudging the height, which causes the foil to come out of the water and causes you to drop down quickly onto the water. You might be able to save a couple of these falls, and sometimes you won't. Early on, you should have the goal of keeping the board very close to the water and occasionally touching it. This will help your balance to develop, and you'll also start understanding and feeling how high you are above the water. And with some time, you'll get better at keeping the board comfortably high off the water more of the time and be able to initiate maneuvers like this jibe.